Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, everybody. It's time for trivia. Yay. My sound is on, and there is some foreign commercial playing. Don't. So, anyway, welcome. Hopefully, you can hear me. I don't know who that was. We'll see. I don't know. So, I hope everybody has had a wonderful day. Eddie, let me know if you can hear me. Hello, my potatoes. I don't think my potatoes here, my potatoes came that was, put in here at 3:25. That's my younger, people, um, but hello to my potatoes. Oh, Banana Mama, hello, hello, Banana Mama, glad you're here. The big purple, I'm here, I think, and Eddie. My favorite, Eddie, Eddie Haskell. I'm glad you're here, Ed, and G Gamer, I just call him Gamer. Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Can y'all hear me? We won't have any issues tonight. Um, it says there's only one person. No, I see how many. 1, 2, 3. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Um, can y'all hear me? I'm gonna turn this on. It's fuzzy. Ah, don't want it to be fuzzy. My internet. I rebooted everything to see if that helped things, so hopefully it will clear up. I'm talking. Alright, well, at least there is sound. My internet, has been a little wonky, so hopefully we won't have any issues, and you'll be able to so tonight Eddie, I think you'll really like this one. Tonight's trivia, it's not just like cars, like, trivia about just cars. It there is some about cars like that, but, it's more trivia about cars or vehicles in movies and television shows that we all, uh, older people know. A lot of them are older TV and movies, so, anyway, so Eddie, you should like this one, and I haven't forgotten we are gonna do baseball on the 23rd. I'm also gonna start, doing a new series of, um, um, oh my goodness, my brain, conspiracy theories. I love them, and I'm gonna start doing conspiracy theory trivia, everything. Government, you know, people in general, aliens, that whole thing. Yes, we're gonna do that. Oh, yeah. We've had solar flares from the sun. My internet screen is bad too. It it might be that. I don't know. I don't know. I know I've been doing a lot of I've been doing a lot of work on on, um, I sell a lot of puzzles, like jigsaw puzzles on Etsy. I also have them in my shop, but, selling a lot, so I'm like, "Okay, generate more." And I have computer, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it'd be great fun just doing great." And all of a sudden, I'm like, "Well, it's taking forever." It's like having dial-up again. Hello, Rachel. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. don't worry if you're not a car buff, it's not all about, trivia about actual cars. So, so you it's will be fun. And my favorite little Mario Riley, thank you for your reminder today. I appreciate that. Um, don't worry about it if you don't know cars, it's not just like car trivia, movies and TV shows and things like that. So, I do hope y'all have had a wonderful week so far. Just saying hello to everybody. Um, I've got, my brain not working. I think I've been on the computer too long. I'm trying to get all this stuff done, and it's like, but that's okay. I take Fridays off supposedly, but then I said told my younger crowd, "I'm gonna do Kahoot. I'm gonna do Kahoot tomorrow at 10 Eastern. So, all of y'all, come play Kahoot. It's lots of fun. Even though it's for my younger crowd, oh my gosh, my older crowd is having a lot of fun playing. So, y'all come play, hang out with us. We play from 7:15 to 9:15. Only play for 2 hours. So, anyway. Alright, so let me go ahead and explain to you, for those who don't know, how we play this game. So, if you're live, I'm so happy you're here. If you're watching replay, we're glad you're here watching as well, and we'd love for you to play live if you can, but if not, that's okay. You can always watch any of my games, on replay and just play like you're playing against, Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune on television. So, right, if you're here, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to read the questions, and then I'm going to put in the chat the number 1, 2, 3, or 4 answer that you believe is correct. You wanna get it correct, of course, but you also wanna get it in as fast as possible because in the event of a tie, it goes to the person well, it doesn't go to the person, but the person who gets it quick. So, um, I will read it, and I am going to go ahead and apologize. I will probably mention things or say things incorrectly. I will misspeak. Grandma's brain doesn't work, and that's why we're here, 'cause grandma's trying to work on her brain. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the tiny box and, my stuff Rachel Riley. Riley and Rachel, everybody, we are ready. Um, if remember, if you do if you do not know the answer, just guess. We are here to have fun. It doesn't matter if you know it or you don't. My younger crowd is not gonna know a lot of these shows and stuff, but just guess. Um, do you come play Kahoot with me tomorrow at 7:15? On Saturday, I'm doing Wordle at 1, and Monday, we're going to have, just a general knowledge focus at. And I will be putting on the community tab an updated list of what is coming up. So, all right, are y'all ready? You got your drink, you got your thinking caps on, get ready to guess. That is what we're gonna do. I'm interested in seeing what Eddie Haskell knows about all the views of the Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rachel. Yes. Guessing is great. It's just fun. Alright. Which model car sold over 1,000,000 units in 1965? Was it 1, the Plymouth, 2, the Ford Mustang, 3, the Chevrolet Impala, or 4, the Chevrolet Bel Air? What model car sold over 1,000,000 units in 1965? 1, the Plymouth, 2, the Ford Mustang, 3, the Chevrolet Impala, or 4, the Bel Air. What do you think it is? I'm excited too, gamer. I'm excited. I have to see if grandma knows how to answer those questions with y'all tomorrow. It's the Chevrolet Impala. Nobody thought that. Everybody thought the Ford Mustang. The Ford Mustang had just come out. Ford Mustang came out halfway of the year of 1964. So, that's probably why it didn't sell 1,000,000 because it was new. I know this because I had one of the first Mustangs. Alright, what make of car was Magnum PI to drive before switching to a Ferrari? Is it 1, a Porsche, 2, Jaguar, 3, a Fiat, or Aston Martin? What did he drive before switching to the Ferrari? Is it 1, a Porsche, 2, a Jaguar, 3, a Fiat, or 4, Aston Martin? Did he drive? I remember watching that show, but I couldn't tell you about what car. I was looking at him. My mother absolutely loves, so she has to watch Blue Bloods now. It won. Oh, very good, y'all won a Porsche. Magnum drove a Porsche before he switched to I couldn't have told you any of that. Rachel, good guessing. If you guessed on that one, you guessed great because you got it right and you got in there first, so doors are linked to the 1960s Lincoln Continentals? Is it 1, the suicide doors, 2, sidewinder doors, 3, Gulf wing doors, or 4, bolt hinged doors? What kind of doors are linked to Lincoln Continentals? 1, suicide suicide doors, 2 sidewinder doors, 3 Gulf wing doors, or 4 bolt wing doors. What kind of doors are linked to the Lincoln Continental? Riley, are you and Gamer guessing? Are you following? 1, the suicide door. The suicide door, they call them the suicide doors. They were from the way they used to do carriages, like a cart and buggy kinda carriage, and it opens the opposite direction. So, the reason why they call them suicide doors was because if it opened, the passenger could fall out. Not good. Alright, what car did Burt Reynolds drive in the 1977's Smokey and the Bandit? Was it 1, the Pontiac Trans Am, 2, a Mercury Coupe, 3, a Ford Thunderbird, or 4, a Chevy Camaro? What did Burt Reynolds drive? Smokey and the Bandit. Those were such names. Smokey and the Bandit. didn't was it 1, a Pontiac Trans Am, 2, a Mercury Cougar, 3, a Thunderbird, or 4, a Chevy Camaro? Hello, Clumsy! Clumsy's here. Clumsy, if you don't know, just guess. Just guess. What? Oh, we're look, everybody behind Banana Mama's like, I don't know. Pontiac Trans Am is what burnt Reynolds were. Hello, hello. I'm so sorry, Clumsy. We are glad you're here, Clumsy. Thank you for keeping me awake the other day when I was working. Which vehicle was a sedan model with an open truck bed instead of rear seats in a trunk? Was it 1, a Cougar, 2, a Ford Pinto, 3, a Ford Escort, or 4, a Chevrolet El Camino? What was the vehicle that did not have rear seats or a trunk? What was that? It was an open bed. What was that? 1, a Mercury Cougar, 2, a Ford Pinto, 3, a Ford Escort, or 4, an El Camino. There was also another car, and I cannot remember what it is called. The El Camino. That's what everybody knew. I put that one in because the other one, I was started with an R, I can't remember. Eddie, do you remember what car was called that was like the El Camino? Mm, grandma's brain. It starts with an R, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, well, there was another one, the El Camino. Very good. Alright, which car was driven by Clark Griswold in the 1983 film Vacation? Was it 1, a 1982 Chrysler Town& and Country, 2, a 1981 Pontiac Catalina, 3, a 1980 Chevy Caprice Classic, or 4, a 1979 Ford LTD Country Squire? What did Clark Griswold drive? You know, the family truckster. What was that? What was the family truckster? The family truckster. What was the family truckster? It was a 1979 Ford LTD Country Squire. The family truckster. Very good. It's just a green wagon, a puke green wagon. That's what it is. Alright, 19 in the 1970s, which automaker did not 455 cubic inch engine? Was that 1, a Pontiac, 2, an Oldsmobile, 3, a Chevrolet, or 4, a Buick? Which one did not did not offer a 455 cubic inch? 1, a Pontiac, 2, an Oldsmobile, 3, a Chevrolet, or 4, a Buick. Did not offer the 455 cubic inch engine. These you gonna have to guess on. Wow! Wow, I'm shocked. Great. It's the Chevrolet. Chevrolet did not offer a 455. I can't believe y'all got that. Very good. And Rachel got in there quick. Oh my goodness. Which vehicle was nicknamed the hippie van? Was it 1, the Volkswagen Type 2, 2, a Volkswagen Pinwheel, 3, Dodge A100, or 4, a Chevy Greenbrier? What was it? It was nicknamed the hippie van. What was that? You say your dad my dad used to sell cars in the '80s. Yeah, I guess, right. Good job, y'all guessed it. Clumsy, my dad did too. He didn't sell cars, but he worked for a leasing company my whole entire life. So, cars I know. I was been around forever. A Volkswagen Type 2. It's still a van, but the the van that you picture, that is the Type 2. So, the Volkswagen Type 2 is the hippie van. And I have in my shop, I have a T-shirt with the hippie man on it with it's got, like, flowers and stuff all over it. Alright, in 1970s detective show or what 1970s detective show featured a Pontiac Firebird S3? Is it 1, Vegas, 2, Rockford Files, 3, Columbo, or 4, Beretta? What was the show that featured the Pontiac Firebird spree? Which one was Vegas, Rockford Files, Columbo, or Beretta? Clumsy's like, "Nice." Look at y'all, Rockford Files. Rockford Files. I'm impressed with your remembering this stuff, very good. Oh, yeah, and Banana Mama. Banana Mamas. You know. That's alright. I'm impressed, Rachel. Oh, yeah, you knew our wit. Name the make and model this is an easy one, y'all. Name the make and model of the General Lee driven in TV's Dukes of Hazzard. Is it 1, the Plymouth Barracuda, 2, a Dodge Dart, 3, a Dodge Charger, or 4, a Chevy Camaro? What was the General Lee that had its doors welded shut, so they had to slide in the window, which made everybody wanna just slide in through the windows. We don't have to bother with opening a door. We just need to jump through a window. What did they do when it rained? Rain. They always had the door windows down so they could get in and out of it. Yeah. Yes, it's a Dodge Charger. A Dodge Charger. Very good. What was the General Lee's number? What was the number on the side? Dodge Charger was a dream of yours? Yeah, yeah, an orange Dodge Charger with a Dixie flag on top and an '01 on the door. Alright, was the first year s what was the first year since 1935 that Ford outsold Chevrolet? Was it 1, 1969, 2, 1965, 3, 1957, or 4, 1953? What was the first year since 1935 that Ford outsold Chevy? When was that? What did they have? At 1969, 1965, 1957, or 1953? What did y'all say? That's your vote. You won't be here on Sunday because you have a soccer game. I understand that, and I hope you do super well and win your game. It was 1957, and I did know what it was, and now I cannot remember. It was my dad drove the car. I was when I was reading, it's like, "Oh, my dad had one of those," and he flipped it. I can't remember now. 1957 was the first time I finally got a car that outbeat them, yeah, outbeat the Ford. Alright, which car maker was the first commercialized commercialize the three-point safety belt in 1959? Was that 1, the Volvo, 2, the Plymouth, 3, the Chevrolet, or 4, the Audi? Audi, Audi, Audi. It's Audi. That's what I call it. Everybody has a different thing. What was it? Was it 1, the Volvo, 2, the Plymouth, 3, the Chevrolet, or 4, the Aldi? I wanna say Aldi because of the grocery store. That's not right. Aldi, Audi. Now I can't say it right. The first to commercialize the three-point safety. Yes, the Volvo. The Volvos were known to be super safe cars. They were I mean, they were the safe vehicles, um, and that's probably one of the reasons why, is because of their safety belts. When I had my Mustang, it only had lap belts in the front seat and nothing in the back. There were no seat belts, so when I bought the car, I had a 64 and a half. I had to put seat belts in the back. What make of car was featured in 1985 Back to the Future? Was it 1, the Lotus, 2, the Jaguar, 3, the DeLorean, or 4, the Aston Martin? Y'all, I know y'all know this one. The the car that was featured in Back to the Future. Was it 1, the Lotus, 2, the Jaguar, 3, the DeLorean, or 4, the Aston? What was the car? Back to the Future car. It had the wing the 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 doors that go up. What are they called? Butterfly? DeLorean. Yes, only the DeLorean. Those are futuristic cars. I was say they're funky looking cars. They are very especially back then, they were very futuristic. You wanna watch that movie, Twin Titans Mall? Ah, yes, I love that movie too. Gotta watch them all. Who drove the Bamboo Island Taxi on what show? Was it 1, Mr. Rourke, Fantasy Island, 2, Magnum PI, 3, Gilligan and Gilligan's Island, or 4, Chin Ho, Hawaii Five-O? Who drove Bamboo Taxi Bamboo Island Taxi, and what show? Was it 1, Mr. Morgan Fantasy Island, 2, Magnum PI, and Magnum and Magnum PI, 3, Gilligan on Gilligan's Island, or 4, Chinho with 5, Hawaii. Bamboo Island Taxi. Lucky Lou, yeah, Gilligan on Gilligan's Island. He had the Bamboo Island Taxi. Gilligan. That's so funny. I loved that show. My mother hated it. I I'll be like, "What?" The Bamboo Island Taxi. Yes, Gilligan drove that. What was the name of Ralph Nader's 1965 book about the auto industry? Was it 1, Unsafe at Any Speed, 2, Things Car Makers Won't Tell You, 3, Cars Can Kill, or 4, Accident Prone? What is Ralph Nader's, um, 1965 book about the auto industry? Is it 1, unsafe at any speed, 2, things that car makers won't tell you, or 3, cars can kill, or 4, accident. What was Ralph Nader's 1965 book about the car industry? Didn't even know he wrote. Unsafe at any speed. Oh, y'all did good. Unsafe at Any Speed was his 1965 book, The Auto Industry. Unsafe at Any Speed. Well, yeah, it's safer now, but it's still unsafe. That's a it's a weapon. Be super careful. They tried to kill me 3 times. Not happened though. I'm sitting here. Right. What type of car did the Blues Brothers drive? Did 1, a school bus, 2, a police cruiser, 3, a limousine, or 4, a hearse? What did the Blues Brothers drive? Di drive? 1, a school bus, 2, a police cruiser, 3, a limousine, or 4, a hearse? The Blues Brothers. What did the Blues Brothers drive? 1, a school bus, 2, a police cruiser, 3, a limousine, or 4, a hearse? The Blues Brothers. Y'all know the Blues Brothers. What did they drive? I can see them right now with their shades on, driving their police cruiser. Yes, a police cruiser. Yes, we do. We do. I got that lamp after I saw yours. Remember, I was like, "I like that. I love it. I love it." I had to copy you. The yes, okay. This car maker's 1950s model included the Caribbean, the Clipper, the Cavalier, and the Patrician. Was that 1, a Plymouth, 2, a Packard, 3, an Oldsmobile, or 4, a Ford? What car maker in 1950s model included 1, the Caribbeaner, the Caribbeaner, the Car I'm putting too many words together. The Caribbean, there we go, the Clipper, the Cavalier, and the Patrician. Was it the Plymouth, or Packard, the Oldsmobile, or the Ford? What was that? Caribbean, Clipper, Cavalier. electrician. It's the Packard, a Packard. Now, if I was guessing, I would have said a Chevy, and there isn't a Chevy in there, and that's why I didn't put it in there, because I had a Chevy, but we're not talking about that. We're talking Pack Packard had models, Caribbean Clipper, Cavalier, and Patrician. Very good. Good job, Eddie, Big Purple, and Riley. What was the name Michael Knight's talking car? Michael Knight. Oh, you know that car? Was it 1, KITT kit, 2, KARR car, 3, CARR car, or 4, AUTO auto? What was Michael Knight's talking car's name? Michael Knight's talking car. What was the name of Michael Knight's talking car? I loved that car. I wanted that car so bad. I was like, "I want one of those. I want one of those." I saw some video, I think it was on, like a YouTube Shorts or maybe a reel or something. Somebody in the parking lot of somebody, and it was talking and everything. Super cool. It's Kit, of course. What was it? It was Ninth Industries, what was the TT? I don't remember. I remember Knight Industry. I don't remember what it stands for. Grandma's old, I can't remember. Remember Knight Industry, but I don't remember what the TT stood for. Alright, which car was not driven by TT's Charlie Angels? Not 1, a yellow Mustang, 2, a white Mustang Cobra 2, 3, an orange Pinto, or 4, a dark jade Thunderbird. What not a car driven by Charlie's Angels? Not. 1, a yellow Mustang, 2, a white Mustang Cobra 2, 3, an orange Pinto, or 4, a dark jade Thunderbird. Not driven by Charlie's Angels. Let's see. Packard. It sounds like football trivia. Packard, that's an old car. A dark jade Thunderbird. Wow, y'all. A dark jade Thunderbird. That was the only car that they did not drive. Now, grandma's first car was a yellow 1964 and a half Mustang. Yes, first car. 1960 half yellow Mustang. It was one of the first 200 made. Mhm, this one. Alright. This 1960s car model sold more than 1,000,000 units in its first 18 months after its debut. Was that 1, a Mini, the 850 in the US, 2, Ford Mustang, 3, a Chevy Camaro, or 4, Chevrolet Corvette? Sold sold 1,000,000 units in its first 18 months after its debut. Was it 1, Mini, 2, the Ford Mustang, 3, the Chevy Camaro, or 4, the Corvette? 1,000,000 units in its first 18 months after it debuted. Yes, my car. Ford Mustang. No joke, y'all. I had one of the first 200 ever made. There was a plate that was on the engine. 64 had parts. There was, like, some that were 64, and then they had kinda, like, morphed it into the 65. So by the time it got to 65, it looked the same, but there were pieces that were different so you could spot them. Alright. What make and model of a car did Ward Cleaver drive on TV's Leave Free Beaver? Was it 1, a Fury, 2, a Packard, 3, Chrysler Saratoga, or 4, a Chevy Bolt clumsy? What make and model did Ward Cleaver drive? Alright, Eddie, what did he drive? Was it 1, a Fury, 2, a Clip, 3, a Saratoga, or 4, a Bel Air? What did he drive? Eddie, you better get this one right. He wasn't paying attention to what Ward Cleaver was driving. Was a Plymouth Fury. How did you not know? That's so funny that you got that wrong. Oh my goodness. You weren't paying attention. You were too busy being nice to Mrs. Cleaver. What tariff on light trucks imported into the US began in 1964? Was it 1, light truck tax, 2, an import duty 33, 3, an Euro US truck levy, or 4, a chicken tax? What was the tariff on a light truck imported into the US? It began in 1964. Was it the light truck tax, 2, the import duty 33, 3, the Euro US truck levy, or 4, the tax tariff? What was the tariff on light trucks? Wow. Gamer, gamer, I know you were guessing on that. It's the chicken tax, and I read what that was, and I can't remember 'cause Austin, I don't remember what it was. I know it. A tax. A chicken tax. Bark, bark. Yep, it was a bark, bark tax. I can't remember what that was. Alright, the Ectomobile of 1984's Ghostbuster was what kind of car? We've talked about this in the Ghostbusters trivia. 1, a Lincoln, 2, Chrysler, 3, a Chevrolet, or 4, a Cadillac. What was the ectoplasm? Ectoplasma, ectomobile. I'm back with, that trivia. What was the ectomobile? Ectomobile was what? 1, a Lincoln, 2, a Chrysler, 3, a Chevrolet, or 4, a Cadillac. What did they drive to go get those ghosts? Call who you gonna call? And what are they gonna drive? A Cadillac! Oh, looky loo, you must not have been here for, Ghostbusters. Must have missed it. Caddy. They drove a caddy. They took that caddy and it was a caddy it was a hearse. They got it, they fixed it all up. Very good. Well, my dad ever drove I really my mom had one, but my dad was in the car business, so she never kept the car for very long, and a different one. What was last year for the Pontiac Fiero? Is it 1, a 1989, 2, 1988, 3, 1985, or 4, 1983? The last year for the Pontiac Fiero. I wanted one of those so bad when I was young. I thought they were the coolest looking cars. My dad said, 'cause I was young, He said, "Well, if you get into UNC, which is University of North Carolina," he's like, if you get into that college, I'll buy you one." Yeah. Well, they didn't exist by then. What was the last year? 89? 88. It was 88. Yeah, I didn't get one. I didn't go to that school either. But my dad was like he was like, "You don't need that car." He's like, "Their trunks are so tiny." He's like, "They have no trunk space." He was trying to downplay it. There was, somebody that he knew that got one, and it was cool, but there's no space in it at all for anything. Probably why they don't exist anymore. Alright. Which car was driven on TV Starsky and Hutch? Was it 1, the Pontiac GTO, 2, Ford Gran Torino, 3, a Chevy Chevelle, or 4, a Chevy Camaro? What was driven on Starsky and Hutch? Starsky and Hutch, Pontiac GTO, a Ford Gran Torino, a Chevy, Chevelle, or a Chevy Camaro? What did Starsky and Hutch drive? You do not know? Yes, because a lot of them are. Starsky and Hutch, that's another good show. Did they drive? Oh, do you remember? Oh, very good. A Ford Gran Torino. That's what Starsky and Hutch drove. We have nowadays that have a lot of cars, basic cars. Now they're like medical shows and law shows and even CSI and all that. They don't have like vehicles like a lot of these shows. You know the car that they drove, except for what Ward Cleaver drove. What car did Crockett drive during seasons 1 and 2 on TV's Miami Vice? Was it 1, a Porsche 911, 2, a Lamborghini Contract, 3, a Ferrari Daytona Spider, or 4, a Chevrolet Corvette? What did they drive? What did Crockett drive? Did he drive a Porsche, a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, or a Corvette? What did he drive? Crockett. Did Crockett drive a Porsche, a Lamborghini, a Ferrari? He drove a Ferrari. Clumsy. Clumsy and oh no. Got it. Good. Uh, Eddie, it's what did Crockett drive, not what did you want to drive. A Ferrari Daytona Spider. That's what Crockett drove on Miami Vice. Alright, seasons 1 and 2. Which car was the best seller in America in 1982? The best seller in 1982. 1, the Ford Taurus, 2, the Ford Escort, 3, the Chevy Cavalier, or 4, the Chevy typo, Chevy Celebrity. What what was the, best seller in 1982? Is it 1, the Ford Taurus, 2, the Ford Escort, 3, a Chevy Cavalier, or 4, a Chevy, Celebrity? The the big car, big car in 1982. Oh, you pitched the wrong one. It's okay. It's alright. It's a Ford Escort. A Ford Escort. car. Well, see, you pushed the wrong one and you got it right, gamer. Oh, Ford Escort. That was the big car. I was thinking it was either Escort or the Taurus. Yeah, see? You got it right. Your fingers were trying to tell you that's what it was an Escort. Right. Singer Janis Joplin asked the Lord to give to buy her oh, I spelled it wrong, to buy her what make of car? Typos, grandma. 1, Mercedes-Benz, 2, Chrysler, 3, a Chevrolet, or 4, an Aston Martin. What did Janis Joplin ask the Lord to buy her? Janis Joplin. What did she ask the Lord to buy her? A Mercedes, a Chrysler, an Aston Martin I mean, a Chevrolet or an Aston Martin. What did Janis Joplin ask the Lord to buy her? Janis Joplin asked the Lord to buy her a Mercedes Benz. Oh, Banana Mama. She's like, "I don't know." Banana Mama's guessing a lot. That's alright. It's alright, Banana Mama. I do hear that song in my head. What did she ask the Lord to buy her? She asked the Lord to buy her a Mercedes Benz. Mhm. I'd like you to buy me any I'm not picky. Which car did Benjamin Braddock drive in the 1967 film The Graduate? Was it 1, 1967 Mini Cooper S, 2, 1966 Alfa Romeo Spider, 3, 1964 Jaguar E-Type, or 4, a 1962 Aston Martin DB5. What did Benjamin Badcock drive in The Graduate? What did he drive in The Graduate? Did he drive a Mini Cooper? Did he drive an Alfa Romeo Spider? Did he drive a Jaguar or an Aston Martin? He drove a Spider, an Alfa Romeo Spider. That's what he drove. Good job. Very good. Make sure you got that right. Y'all are getting these really I'm impressed. Seriously, I'm impressed. Y'all are guessing, you were guessing right. I'm impressed. What type of motorcycle appeared on TV's Chips in 1977, 1983? I love that. I hear that music in my head too. What motorcycle did they have? Was it 1, a Yamaha, 2, a Kawasaki, 3, a Honda, or 4, Harley Davidson? What did they drive? What motorcycles were they driving down the interstate, down the highway? What were they driving? Were they driving 1, Yamahas, 2, Kawasaki's, 3, Hondas, or 4, Harley? What were Poncho and oh, what was the other guy's name? Ah, Poncho's the only one that comes to my head, Poncho. Kawasaki. They drove Kawasaki's Chips. Was like, "Dun, dun, dun, dun." I loved that show. All I remember is Poncho, I can't remember the other guy's name. I'm surprised I remember anything, so that's a good thing. Grandma's brain cells are coming back. I'm trying to rejuvenate. Right, what did Steve McQueen drive in 1969 1968's Bullitt? Was it 1, a Plymouth Barracuda, 2, a Ford Mustang GT, 3, a Chevy Nova, or 4, a Chevy Camaro? What did Steve McQueen drive in 1968's Bullitt? Was it 1, the Plymouth Barracuda, 2, a 2, 2, a Ford Mustang, 3, a Chevy Nova, or 4, a Chevy Camaro? What did Steve McQueen drive? Bullitt. What did he drive? A Barracuda, a Mustang, a Nova, or a Camaro? He drove a Mustang. Good job. Look at you go. I never even saw that show. I I was like, "What?" Couldn't tell you. Don't know anything about that show. Nothing. I don't know. I know all the rest of 'em. This one, no. No. I don't know what there. Which car model was the top seller in America from 1978 to 1981 and then again in 1983? Was it 1, Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, 2, a Honda Civic, 3, a Ford Escort, or 4, a Chevrolet Cavalier? What was the top selling car from 78 to 81 and then again in 83? Was it the Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, the Civic, the Ford Escort, or the Chevy Cavalier? What was it? 78 to 81 and then 83. It's Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. A a Supreme, a Cutlass Supreme. My dad had one of those a brief moment in time. I'm telling you, my dad would cycle through cars. My mom, she didn't want my dad to ever drive a car because she was afraid it wouldn't come back. Literally went to go get oil change one time and came back with a he was sitting there and somebody liked the car. He said, "You want it? I'll sell it to you." And he did. What was the car fe was what car was featured in the 1985's Better Off Dead with John Cusack? Was it 1, a 1977 Trans Am, 2, 1969 Mustang Fastback, 3, a 1968 Chevy Chevelle, or 4, a 1967 Chevy Camaro SS? What did John Cusack drive in Better Off Dead? Was it 1 of the Trans Am, a 2 a Mustang Fastback, 3 a Chevy Chevelle, or 4 a Camaro? What did he drive? That is a good movie, I like that. I want my $2. It was a Chevy Camaro SS. That is what he drove. 67 Chevy Camaro SS. Fastbacks were a good car, but he drove a Camaro SS. Good job. It's a trick question. It's truck driver drove it. Ha, ha, ha. Like you need to play. We've got 2 questions left. Alright, what was the most popular car in the 1950s? The Triumph TR3, 2, a Chevrolet Corvette, 3, a Chevrolet Bel Air, or 4, an Ace Bristol. What was the most popular car of 1956? Is it 1, the Triumph, 2, the Corvette, 3, the Bel Air, or 4, the Bristol. My dad had a Tramp. Um, we never had a Corvette. My dad had a Bel Air. I'm trying to think of all the cars. It was a Chevrolet Bel Air. That was the most popular car of 1956. The Chevrolet Bel Air. Triumph, we had a Triumph, and I was little and got in the car and knocked it into neutral, and it started rolling down the back. I was little, like 3, 4, like that. My dad came running out and tapped the emergency brake. Alright, in 1964, which car is often credited with starting the muscle car era in the United States? Was it 1, the Pontiac GTO, 2, the Ford Mustang, 3, the Dodge Charger, or 4, the Chevrolet Camaro? What was the car that started the muscle era in 1964? Was it the Pontiac GTO, 2, the Ford Mustang, 3, the Dodge Charger, or 4, Camaro? What was the car that started the craze, the muscle car craze? The GTO, the Mustang, Charger, or the Camaro? Yes, the GTO. Very good, y'all did so impressed. So, here we go, drum roll. How well did we do? Let's see, move on. Let's see, who got the top spot of cars? Gamer! Oh my goodness! Gee, the gamer! Holy cow! This is one of my yes, gamer guy was 28. Momsy got 25, Eddie got 23, Riley, you got 21, oh no, 18, Ricky Lou, 14, Rachel popped in, she got 13, Purple 13, uh, Banana Mama, she was just guessing, and Mike got 2. Y'all, super good, I am impressed, gamer, gamer. You ha did you have help? Tell me the truth. Did you have help? Or did you know any of this? Or were you just really good at guessing? 'Cause you did super good. So, wow. You I know. Um, I want to know oh, Lord, this is a lot of questions. Who's serving cocktails after this? Oh, it's only 35. I always do 35. Clumsy says, "Good job. Yay, gamer. Good job, Eddie. Yay, gamer." Riley is happy to take 4th. I'm impressed, Riley. Good job. Gamer, you had help. Yeah, it's okay if you have help. Whatever it was, good job. You got 28 out of 35. That is super good. Um, Eddie's nice talking to Eddie. Eddie, I am never gonna let you down not knowing what kind of car that, Mr. Cleaver drives. I can't believe you didn't know. You were standing next to it all the time. I think you even had to wash it once. Yes, Riley, everybody did great. Where is my woo-woo trivia? I need to do some woo-woo trivia. We are gonna do, um, not really woo-woo trivia, but we're gonna do conspiracy trivia. I am so excited about doing conspiracy trivia. I'm gonna do that once a month, um, 'cause there's so many things. So it's aliens and the government and people and just there's all kinds of stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna do conspiracy theory trivia. Now, the odds of people really truly knowing all of this, no, no. But it'll be super fun to play. It's just fun to play, so it's gonna be fun. Um, who's I got first instead of second. I know. Super good. So, because you got first, what I do is first place gets 3 tickets. Clumsy, you get 2 tickets, and Eddie gets 1 ticket towards the drawing that I do at the end of the month. So the last trivia that I do at the end of the month, after we get done with the trivia, like tonight, like this now, I take everybody who has gotten tickets, and I do this and the Bible. So if you play the Bible, I put that in, and I draw, out of all those draw somebody who gets $25 towards my sponsor, which is Grandma's Gifts, the number 4 of the letter U.com, and I am really putting some puzzles in that is what I'm doing, but I've got all kinds of T-shirts and mugs and all kinds of other stuff in there, so the last trivia will be Thursday, so 2 weeks from now. Thursday. Alright. Thursday the 30th will be so we've got 1, 1, 2 so we have 4 more 4 more of these trivias and, 2 more, um, 2 more Bible trivias. So, um, so you've got, um, do I have, um, do you have I Heart Grandma t-shirts? No, but I need to do an I Heart Grandma t-shirt. That would be cool because people would just buy them not because of me, but because they love their grandma. I need to put that on there. I will put some I Heart Grandma t-shirts. I do have my grandma house, logo. I do have grandma's house on there. I don't have my mug. I have stickers that I put on my mug. You would really rock totally rock one. I will. I will get some I Heart Grandma. Yes, Riley. I am going to be playing Kahoot with, Gamer and Riley will be there tomorrow. We have so much fun playing Kahoot. It's a like Kahoot. That was cheesy, but it sounds cool. Yeah, he sold. I will, right. I didn't I didn't plan it this way. I just put some stuff up on Etsy, and what I started selling were jigsaw puzzles, so I was like, "Okay." So now I took all of the other stuff that I have in my shop that I had on Etsy, I took all that down, and now on Etsy, I'm only selling puzzles. So now I'm trying to generate a lot of puzzles to come out there, so I'm putting them in my shop too. But anything that I put in, on Etsy, it's cheaper in my shop because I have to mark it up because I have to pay Etsy and Etsy. I only do puzzles on Etsy. And so you can see and actually, I've got more puzzles and stuff in other shop that I can't put on because Etsy rules. My shop has grandma rules, so there so I can put other stuff on there. But, I can always if there's anything that y'all are interested in, anything that you like or whatever, I can design anything and put it on anything. Mm, I would, you're so cute, grandma. You're like, "Boy, calling me grandma's house." You were doing that the other night, calling me grandma's house. Call me grandma. Thank you. Well, guys, I am so impressed with y'all. I am. I w I knew it would be fun because of different stuff. Uh, I'm impressed with especially some of the younger ones from knowing what we did, all the older shows and stuff. I think I think somebody had some help, which is good. Hey, you can phone a friend. I'm fine with that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you get the questions right. You got it right. So, anyway, I'm gonna go, uh, tonight. I'm going to update my, what's coming up and put that in the community tab, so you'll be able to see what's coming up. On Monday, I do have, general knowledge, and then and then the next week, I believe it's baseball is the next week. Whatever, 23rd, that's baseball. Eddie, baseball, 23rd. Um, so, anyway, and then I will be starting the, conspiracy theory soon. I'm loving it. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for coming and spend this time with me. It makes me so happy. I really do being here with y'all. I love making these games and doing this stuff for you. I do appreciate it. Make sure that you click that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Click all the buttons. Click like, click share. You don't even have to share it. Just click the buttons. Just click stuff. All right? Make sure you tell everybody about Grandma's house and all these fun games. Tomorrow, Root, Saturday, Wordle, Monday, trivia. All right? That's what's coming up. So until next time, thank you so much. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye. Mwah.